Well, hi there. I hope you managed to have a long weekend. A lot of people have. I think I might have mentioned yesterday, my family with whom we spent Thanksgiving, there were about 13 in the, no, 14 people in the extended family. I think about two-thirds of them have gone off to, where'd they go off to? Oh, yes. Some of them went to Disney World, some of them went to other places, but anyway, there they are. And of course, they arranged for someone to stay at their house while they're gone, who just coincidentally is also called David, which is, I guess, ironic. They have a whole bunch of dogs, so he's got his work cut out for him. So there we are. So what about today's reading? It's called Open to Healing, and the first quote is from someone who is quite well known, sometimes controversial, but quite well known, Marianne Williamson, who says, "What is not brought to light cannot be healed. What is not brought to light cannot be healed." And it seems almost in direct opposition to what Ernest Holmes says in Love and Law. He says, you cannot heal that which you see. Healing is unseeing that which is wrong, unseeing that which is right. So at first glance, those two things seem opposed to each other, but they're not. They're saying the same thing. What Ernest Holmes is saying, in essence, there is, if you keep focused on what it is that you don't want, you can never get what you want. And that's what he means by you can't focus on that which you see. In other words, if your mind is focused on something, that's where you're heading towards. You have to admit what's going on, turn away from it, and focus on what it is that you do want. And then this is from Rev Dr David Alexender, who says, around the age of 13, I did something radically out of character for my family. I called a meeting. My loving sister Becky had been bedridden from multiple sclerosis for several years. My mother, clinging to faith healers and revivals, held hope for a miracle, while regularly voicing resentment and blame towards Becky's husband, a man who honored his vows and worked tirelessly to keep a roof over her head. The tension in their tiny house was uncommonly heavy, louder than any prayer for healing. He says, I didn't have any wisdom, only a feeling, a tug on my heart, that real healing required more than revival meetings. It required mending the fractures between my family members who loved Becky as much as I did. He says, I dared to say all of this out loud in the meeting. The response was strained acknowledgement, forced hugs, but no real change. Becky would continue to decline and eventually pass on. He says, but that moment shaped me. It seemed like a significant taste of courage, a clear memory of a time when I began to understand that silence only feeds suffering. My stepfather later told me, today I saw a boy become a man. Looking back, I see the beginning of the truth I would come to revere. We cannot receive what our hearts are not aligned with. Healing, love, and reconciliation cannot take root in soil hardened by division and hurt. True transformation asks us to step into honesty, even when it trembles in our thoughts, and to let love clear the path for grace to enter. So, what do I get out of this? I get out of this a couple of things. First is focus on what it is that I truly want, and move away from that which I don't want. And it's not always easy, right? Because as human beings, if something is right in front of your face, as it were, you focus on that. So if you've got a major problem, whatever it is, whether it's physical, mental, health-wise, economic, whatever it is, if it's huge, then that's what tends to occupy your thinking. And the trick is to move away from it and begin to focus on what it is that you truly do want. And the other thing is, as he's talking about here, it's on an emotional level, on a family level, on a community level, is to truly get beyond what's in front of your face in the relationships, and also to step back and let love come in and take its place, take its true place. So anyway, openness is the first step toward healing myself and others. Openness is the first step toward healing myself and others. It's a pretty good affirmation. What I'm focusing on right now is tomorrow morning I will be way above and beyond the sore throat that I somehow acquired. My wife's been coughing for 2 or 3 days now, and it's getting better. But in the process, she finally managed to pass on whatever bug it was, and I waking up with a sore throat this morning. But it is getting better because I'm concentrating on what I need to do to be whole. So my prayer today is that I'm able to release this, that I know I'm releasing it. I claim I'm releasing it. I claim my wife is releasing whatever's wrong with her, and I move forward into the future. And whoever's watching, whatever it is that you're holding on to that you don't need, I claim that you have the ability now to move beyond that, to turn away from it, and to focus on what it is that you truly want. So please look out for my colleague, Rev Lisa, tomorrow at 9:15 Central Time. Creative Life Spiritual Center's Facebook page. Look out for me, whatever social media you see me on. Please have a good rest of the weekend. And if it is a long weekend, please keep enjoying it. And I will see you all tomorrow. Namaste.